believed in people, and he had a good, keen insight on the right people for the right job. He started the foundation in '42, and the tornado hit in '44. And my other grandfather, who was a doctor, asked my grandpa what we're going to do. He said, we're going to build a hospital. And so they built the hospital. It opened in 1951, 400 beds, and by '68, '69, it was sold to the county for $1, and it's operated by a board independent of the county, but the county owns it. You know, it helped start the Atlanta School of Nursing, the Methodist Home, which is Wesley Commons now, the Jim Sales Center in the future at Clemson. You know, and a lot of money has gone into higher education. Now it's back into the community, trying to look at K-12 and what we can do to improve education and get it at the start instead of at the end. He fought a long way, and he also realized that he wanted to return the money back to Greenwood, the people who made the company. After the war, started diversifying, and in the '70s with my brother Jimmy, created Greenwood Development Corporation in 1978, and we've been in the real estate business, and now it's a separate company from Greenwood Mills, but it's under Greenwood GMI Holding too. In 1958, Bork and Carey, in a conversation with my father, said we needed economic development. And my father said we need to call Eve Greer, who was president of Addie Mills at the time, to get his okay, and the three of them were very instrumental in bringing Park Davis and Monsanto, which started the diversification in the community, which played a major role in the '60s, '70s, and '80s, and into the '90s. The Genetics Center was started in the early '70s when Roger Stevenson came to Greenwood, encouraged by the foundation and my father. From the original Genetics Center, he had the Jane C. Self Research Center for Human Genetics, and out of that became the Biotech Center. And when the ground was broke for that, you had the three research universities, John Palms, Ray Greenberg, and Jim Barker. And we set aside 15 minutes for them to meet, and that was the first time that three presidents from the research universities had met in a business atmosphere. And from that, you see the engine for the future economics of South Carolina is going to come from that meeting. I think he would be proud of what we've done and what the foundation has done, and how the family has grown and diversified, and looking for new markets, and we're still working to bring economic development to Greenwood, and so that we can put more people to work here in town.